Hi there, my name is Sarah Francis and this is my vagus nerve reset part 2. If you'd like to see part 1 where I go into a lot more detail about the vagus nerve and what it is and why you need to reset it to help your nervous system, to help your stress, anxiety or your trauma, please go to the description below and I'll put a link there to my vagus nerve reset part 1, which you can also watch and add this in as part of your practice. So we're going to do some vagus nerve reset exercises today. This is really going to help you if you suffer with stress, if you get panic attacks, if you have anxiety, or if you have a trauma disorder, whether it's a mild or a very severe trauma disorder like complex PTSD or post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Okay, so this is for a variety of issues and it can help you even if you just struggle to deal with day-to-day life sometimes and feel yourself getting a bit overwhelmed, even if you haven't diagnosed yourself or been diagnosed with anxiety or trauma. So all you need to do is get comfortable. You don't need anything else. You just need to make sure you're going to be comfortable and undisturbed for the duration of this little practice. I've also made some bite-sized parts of this, which you can see on my channel. So if you subscribe to Malula Yoga, you can watch the bite-sized parts of this as well and use them in your daily life, day to day. Okay, so let's get started. So the vagus nerve runs from the brain stem. It's one of the cranial nerves. It's the 10th cranial nerve, and it runs all the way down through the face, through the eyes, through the ears, the nose, down through the back of the throat, and then all the way down through the major organs into your gut. Now we're going to access the vagus nerve today, stimulate it, reset it to try to change the signal that the vagus nerve sends back to the brain, letting the brain know whether we feel safe and secure and calm in life or whether there is some kind of danger. Now if you suffer with anxiety or trauma or you get really stressed out sometimes, often you perceive danger around you that is not there. So you may well walk into a room like a party or a workplace or meeting a new person, a new friend, and you see in their face perhaps, or you pick up a vibe in the room that isn't there and it makes you feel anxious. You might feel a bit paranoid, you might feel a bit insecure, you might lack confidence, or to the worst, you can actually feel that people might be talking about you behind your back, not like you, or there may be some kind of serious danger in a situation where there actually isn't. That is really, really common and it characterizes PTSD and complex PTSD. Now I've had complex PTSD and so I know exactly what that feels like, and these vagus nerve resets that I work with and share with you from the heart because I know that they've helped me so much over the last 2.5 years in healing myself from my own trauma that I had in my life. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work with the breath. So we're going to work with the breath to try to calm the nervous system down and to calm the vagus nerve into sending a signal back to the brain that says everything is fine, everything is calm. So this works beyond thinking. No amount of positive thinking is going to help you if your vagus nerve is stuck in a survival response, an emergency response. It's also called fight flight, and a lot of people are stuck in on. They're permanently in fight flight, and you might be familiar with that. You might know how that feels. So that I'm going to do 3 breath works with you today. Try and stick with it and do them all. Before we begin, what I find when I work with these vagus nerve resets in my yoga classes and on my yoga retreats, in my workshops, I often ask people to give me a number of how they're feeling today. So 1's very low, no anxiety at all, feeling absolutely fine, really calm. 10 is really high. Maybe you're in an emotional flashback if you suffer with trauma, or you're having a panic attack if you suffer with anxiety, or life has just become incredibly difficult and you're struggling with overwhelm and stress. So just take a moment now just to give yourself a number. I nearly always find on my workshops that some people come in at a 9, a 9.5, and by the end of the workshop they're down. They're a 3 or a 2, sometimes even a 1. Some even say they don't feel anything at all. They've completely released everything. So let's try it now. Give yourself a number and then we'll check in at the end and see if we can get that number to come down. Okay, so close your eyes and start to go to your breath. And just give yourself that number. Where are you on the scale today of 1 to 10? So we're going to get that number down, okay? So I want you to lift all up through your spine, roll your shoulders back and down, and just rest your hands. They can be in your lap, palms up, or they could be on your knees, palms up. We're going to work with a beautiful breath work that's really simple, and it just really helps to calm your nervous system down, okay? It's called 4-7-8. So what you're going to do is you can keep your eyes closed. You're going to inhale for 4, you're going to hold the breath for 7, and then exhale very slowly for 8. Okay, I'm going to guide you through. You don't need to remember any of this. I'm going to talk you through the whole thing. So let's take a deep breath in together through the nose. So breathing through the nose throughout, and then a long exhale out through the nose. Release all the air from the lungs. Draw your navel back in towards your spine a little bit. And then we're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 1, 2. Slowly 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do that twice more. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And then just focus to your breath. Try and keep the breath flowing in and out through your nose. And after that first round, just start to drop into your body and just feel your shoulders. Try and relax them a little. Feel your arms and try and soften them. Drop into your hips and just feel your hips relaxing, whether you're sat on the floor like me or sat in a chair. Just feel the sit bones softening and the legs and the feet relaxing. Good. So we're going to do another one. We've got 2 more breath works to do. You might find some of these feel more helpful for you than others. Try to remember them, and then you want to keep them in your toolbox. So when you do turn up to work and you start to feel a bit anxious, or you have to go into a social situation and you're struggling with anxiety, you can do these little breath works either before you go, before you set off, or during. So all of these can be done without anyone needing to know. These first 2, okay, you can take yourself off to the toilet and do them. If you're sat at a table in a meeting, you can't get away, you're sat having drinks or a meal with friends, you can't get away without making a fuss, and you don't want to do that because you're going to get yourself into more anxiety doing that. You can do these too, okay? So you can do that 4-7-8 anywhere. You can do this next one anywhere. It's called box breath, okay? So this one is really simple. We're going to inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, then hold out for 4. Okay, so it's simple, 4, 4, 4, 4. Holding the breath out for 4, if you struggle with anxiety or trauma, can sometimes feel a little bit too much. Okay, so just see how it feels. We're not taught how to hold the breath out when we're young. We all get very used to holding our breath in, but it can feel like a bit of a shock for the body. I love it. I find it really helps me. I do it all the time and often try to hold the breath for like 15, but I've been doing it for a long time. So if when we do this today and you hold the breath out for 4, it just triggers you a little bit, skip that and instead do what we were just doing. Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4. So just work in a little triangle breath rather than a box breath. Okay, so see how it goes. But try it with me. We're going to do 5 rounds of this one, okay? So we're going to take a deep breath in, close the eyes, lift tall, breathe in through your nose. Long exhale out through the nose. We're then going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold out if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last round. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So just pausing there after that round of box breathing. Another one that you can just keep in your toolkit and use whenever you need it. If you enjoy that, if you're really feeling that one, extend it. So over time, extend it up to 5, 5, 5, 5, all the way up to 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. If you can do that, you're actually taking a breath every 28 seconds. So 2 breaths in every minute. So you're really slowing it down, and that really encourages your nervous system to slow right down, to move you out of that emergency response, that internal alarm that is going off to say danger, danger, which just creates more havoc because you're then releasing massive amounts of adrenaline and cortisol and you get stuck in a loop. But if you can do these breathing and get out of that, you can move into your parasympathetic nervous system, which we call rest and digest, which is when everything calms, your nervous system relax. It will help you sleep. It will help you digest better. It will support your immune system. It will help your skin. It will stop inflammation in your body. So many ways that you can support and heal yourself by working with your nervous system to help you to relax, okay? Relaxing is so important. So the last little breath what we're going to do is called a Chandra mudra. So Chandra is the Sanskrit word for moon, means moon breath. And we're working with the yin side of the body. So we're working with the left side of the body. Left is yin, feminine, cooling, soothing, moon energy. Right is yang, male, sun, powerful energy. Okay, so more creative, more resourceful through the right side. We want to try to activate the left, the yin, the moon, the Chandra. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our index finger and middle finger together and our thumb together, and we're going to bring the hand up to the nose. So we're going to use the right thumb to close the right nostril and the index finger, middle finger to close the left. Now this is a really simple breath work again, okay? We're going to do 4 rounds. So take a deep breath in and a long exhale out. You can close your eyes. Now close your right nostril and deeply inhale through your left. Close the left with the index finger, middle finger, release the thumb and exhale out through the right. Close the right, inhale left. Close the left, release the right, exhale. Again, close the right, release the left, inhale. Close the left, release the right, exhale. Close the right, release the left, inhale. Close the left, release the right, exhale. We're going to do 2 more, and this time we're going to inhale 4, exhale 8. Okay, so we're going to inhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the left, release the right, and slowly exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close the right, release the left. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the left, release the right. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring your hands down. Bring your hands together at your heart. Just take a moment, just pause and see how your number is. Has your number dropped a little bit after doing those 3 rounds of breathing? There's no expectation for that to have happened, particularly if this is the first time that you've done this video. Keep coming back, keep trying, but just check in and see if you've managed to lower it, even just a half a number. Brilliant. We're then going to bring the hands down. Now I'm going to get you to take both of your index fingers on both hands, come into where your eyebrow meets the top of your nose, and just start to push and circle in. Okay, so the vagus gets into the eyes, the ears, the back of the throat. So working to massage the face can be really helpful, because if we can get the vagus nerve to send its signal back to the brain and say everything's okay, we're calm, it's all good, there's no danger, then the brain is going to stop sending signals to the body to release more stress responses. Okay, so we're going to get ourselves out of that loop. Come right round to the temples. We're going to go back again to the center, to where the eyebrow meets the nose, and then we're just going to start to circle out across the eyebrow quite firmly, whatever feels good for you, not too much pressure, and back out to your temples. Circle in there. So if we can get the facial muscles to relax around the eyes, it's going to really help. Circle. There's lots more reset exercises in part 1, so do go and have a look at that, and then maybe you could start to pick out the ones that you really feel work best for you. We're then going to bring the fingers down around the nose, so push in around the nostrils and circle in around the sides of the nostrils and up in between the eyes to the bridge of the nose. Again, around the nostrils and up into the bridge of the nose, and one more time. We're then going to take the fingers to the nostrils and start to go out under the cheekbones, pushing in all the way across and up. So you're pushing in and up under the cheekbones all the way until you reach the ear. Circle in at the ear. Once again, into the nose, up. You might feel quite sore, so just do what feels okay for you, not too strong. Might feel really tight in at the jaw. If you're a jaw clencher, it's important to massage your jaw when you wake up in the morning. That's really common with trauma. And we're going to do that one more time. And this time, when you reach your ears, just start to massage in all around the ear, up and down, and then take your index finger and middle finger and and start to push into your earlobe, circling, massaging, and then all the way up around the ear. A little squeeze and a circle all the way up. Squeeze and circle. There's another really lovely ear reset exercise in part 1. Come all the way back down. That's it. Good. So you might start to feel some nice feelings of relaxation now. Start to pull the earlobe down. So start to give the ear a bit more of a pull, and then get the sides and pull out and circle. So pull out and circle. Now, if the ear feels really tight, sore and painful, that's a sign that the vagus nerve is stuck, okay? That's a sign that you really need a reset. Pain around the ears, tightness around the ears. So just do this here and see how that feels. And then lower the chin down towards the chest, bring the hands down and start to do a few circles with the neck. A tight neck is also a sign that we need to do these vagus nerve resets more regularly. But working with the ears and the neck is also beneficial. So do one more circle, one way, and then start to go the other way. That's it. And then take one ear over to one shoulder, and then just make like a really gentle fist. You're not doing too much here, you're just massaging down the side of the neck, okay, and across the top of your shoulder, just nice and gently up and down. Now if you can get to a massage therapist, that is going to be brilliant, but not everyone has access to that. So doing a little bit of self-massage is really nice for the neck. Let's go the other way. So let the ear drop to the other side. Make a gentle fist, a soft fist, and just circle into your neck. Now the vagus runs down the neck, but particularly down the right side. It's stronger down the right side. So if you get a lot of neck problems, a lot of muscular problems, and you just cannot get rid of it, even if you're having massage, it could be that it isn't actually muscular, it's actually your nervous system. Okay, so now that you've done that massage, come back, bring the head back to center and try again pulling the ears. Just see if things feel any looser in the ears. Feels good. Okay, so the next part of the reset is working with your belly. Okay, so working into your gut. Now I'm going to come to sit on my knees for this. So the vagus nerve runs all the way down through the organs, through the internal organs, into the gut. Okay, so it's really important as well to think about nutrition and what you're eating, to avoid processed foods, sugars, alcohol, caffeine. If you're on a really big healing journey trying to heal yourself of anxiety and trauma, thinking about nutrition and your diet is so important. Lifestyle is a massive part of this, and if you're eating a lot of processed foods and fast foods, it's going to really affect your gut health, which will really affect your vagus nerve. So take some time to research and look into that. So what we're going to do is, now if you've just eaten a heavy meal, this won't be a good time to do this, okay? So this is a good thing to do maybe a couple of hours after one of your meals during the day. What we're going to do is we're going to start to, just going to pull my trackies down a bit. We're going to start to work into the belly to try and help release all around the fascia, around the abdominal muscles, okay? So what we're going to start with one hand either side and just start to slap the belly, okay? So this is going to maybe feel uncomfortable. If your vagus is, your nervous system in general is really tense, you're really stuck, then these muscles can get very, very tight. So just go easy for this first round and see how you feel. You're then going to take one hand on top of the other and start to circle all around your abdomen. Go in a clockwise direction. So if you're looking down, you're moving around 6, 9, 12, 3, round and round. You're then going to start to we want to get a bit of a twist, a bit of movement into the abdomen. So bring your, make soft fists and bring your fingers up, your hands up by your shoulders, and just start to twist. Really getting a good twist into the belly. Deep breaths. If you feel dizzy, just keep your head still and just twist the shoulders and feel that getting down into your abdomen. Keep going. You want to do each of these movements about 30 times. So you can just follow me watching the video, but if you were doing this on your own somewhere, just count 30. Coming to an end. Good, come down, just give the shoulders a bit of a roll out. Now you're going to get your thumbs right into your belly button. So find your navel, get your thumbs, and again, if it's really tight, this could hurt a little bit, we're going to pulse. Okay, so this could be uncomfortable. So just really, really gently, barely doing it. Okay, because I'm going right in because I'm feeling fine and I haven't eaten lately. But if you have eaten lately, maybe do this bit later. So we're going to pulse in for 30. 15, 20. Good, there we go. Now the final one, peace fingers, index finger, middle finger, bring them either side of your belly and start to pulse. We're going to do that for 30. 10, 20, and 30. Good. And then just give everything a nice rub and just really think about loving yourself and loving your body and really thinking about what you're putting into it and just trying to be as healthy as you can and just avoid those really sort of processed foods. Try and stick to lots of healthy, clean foods if you can. Everyone's different, and I don't go deeply into nutrition in these videos. You need to do some research to work out what's going to work for you because everyone's different, okay? So final little reset today, we're going to come to lie on the back. So you're going to bring your feet flat to the floor, knees are bent, lie down onto your back. Now take your hands, interlace your fingers, take your hands behind your head, let your elbows drop out to the side. And just look straight up to the ceiling. So really adjust through your back so you feel nice and long through the spine. Look straight up. Now we're going to turn the eyes to the right. Just wait a moment while I just tell you quickly why. So Stephen Porges, who discovered polyvagal theory, also discovered that when we move the eyes in the way that we're about to for this reset, it releases dopamine. Now dopamine is the hormone that the secretion that we want that's going to really help. It helps us to find courage. It helps us to find strength. It's really powerful. And if you've got anxiety or trauma, it's very likely that your dopamine levels will be really depleted. Okay. Now athletes do this little reset with the eyes before they set off on any runs. They do it before, and it really helps them. So I want to share this with you now. So you're looking straight ahead. You're then going to turn your gaze to the right as far as you can. Don't turn the head, keep the head still, just turn the gaze. And we're going to hold this for 30. So we're going to hold, I'm going to count, and we're just going to stay here, okay? Deep breaths. Hold that gaze as far around as you can. And then bring the gaze back to center and maybe blink the eyes for a moment. And then we're going to go round to the other side. So keep the head still and just turn the gaze around to the left as far as you can. can feel a bit strange when you first do it. Deep breaths, try to stay relaxed. We're going to hold it here for 30. Keep going, keep holding that gaze around as far as you can. Nearly there. And bring the gaze back and just blink the eyes for a moment. Brilliant. Bring your head back down to the floor. Bring your hands onto your belly and just find a few deep breaths here. Inhale. Feel the belly expanding. Exhale, relaxing. Close down the eyes and just see where you are with your number now. Just see if your number has reduced at all today. You might like to also go and find that part 1 video and do the same, where you choose your number for the day and then do the video and see how you feel. Well done. So you could stay here on your back if you wanted to, or you could come up to sit. And I really hope you enjoyed that. I really hope that supports you. Do watch my other videos on the channel, which put some of these little resets into bite-sized parts for days when you haven't got time to do this whole reset. But do try to come back and do this over and over again. It's accumulative. The more you do it, the more you will benefit from it. And do take a look at my retreats. I run vagus nerve residential and day retreats throughout the year. So do check back at malula.co.uk, and please do subscribe to my channel, like and share this video with anyone who you feel might benefit from it too. Thank you so much.